Crocs are reselling, Palace is dropping some heat, and we have a crazy week ahead of sneaker releases. It's that time of the week where we give you this week's sneaker recap, upcoming releases for the next week, and any sneaker news you need to know about. If you don't know, we're going to be uploading these every Sunday, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Let's quickly go over the weekly recap, and then we'll get into the good stuff, the upcoming releases. Yeah, so first things first, we had these Meta Crocs releasing, and I'm not going to lie, these are quite fire. If you don't know, about 2 weeks ago, we had the Lightning McQueen Crocs restock, also resold 2 weeks later, and we now have the Meta Crocs that came out. They retailed for £50, and some sizes are going for over £100. Crocs are just doing bits, man. Uggs have come back into season, and they are restocking everywhere at the moment and selling out super fast. There are a couple different models that are starting to resell, whether this be the Molly May effect, whether it just be winter, I don't know, but make some money off it if you are a reseller. Moving on, we had the Jordan 1 Satin Reds finally released, and yep, as I predicted, these sat in stock in most retailers. Even though the Satin Red that dropped ages ago resells for nearly £1,000, and this is basically the exact same, they sat in stock, and yeah, a big brick. Moving on to Nike, now they decided to give many accounts £20 off. Now this is actually a lot better than you think. £20 off any order, and if you have multiple accounts, that does add up, especially with some items like Grey Fog Dunk sitting in Nike, meaning you could pick them up for £80–90. So maybe you should check your Nike account and see if you are eligible. It will automatically apply at checkout, so just add something to your basket and have a look, man. The Stone Island New Balances finally dropped. They retailed for £240, and they did drop on the New Balance website. Was quite a difficult cop, and the resale prices do show this. You can actually make quite a lot of money on these. And finally, before we move on to the upcoming releases, Broken Planet started restocking again. They've been doing so many restocks in the past week. I assume it's the cancelled botted orders that they claim to have cancelled. I hit 80 items, 40 hoodies and 40 t-shirts, and I think I got about 3 cancelled orders, which I then just bought back on the restocks and ended up with actually more than I copped on the initial drop. So I don't know whose stuff they're cancelling, but it definitely wasn't me as a botter. But I'm not complaining. As always, how do I know all about these releases, and how do I get success on all of these past drop recaps? Well, if you don't know, I run a group where I teach everyone about this, and everything that I've just gone over, all of our members did cook on and make a lot of money, whether that be the Meta Crocs, whether that be the New Balance Stone Islands, whether that be the £20 off that you got with your Nike account. We provided the information, we told you how to cop them, and they made the money, so top me down in the description if you want to join KaiKicks Apprentice. Moving on to the upcoming releases, and today is actually quite a different one. We do have a lot of weird releases. Starting off the 24th, we finally have the Chris Paul Jordan 1 Lows. Now these have been seen everywhere, and I'm seeing more and more photos of them. If you don't know Chris Paul, he's actually been with Nike for over 15 years and never had his own sneaker, so fair play, you actually decided to do it, which is good to finally see. I think these are retailing for £140 or £160, I could be wrong on that, and it looks like there is a little bit of resale money to be made, so definitely keep your eye out on that release. Again, Nike Sneakers app, that'll be there, and I assume some retailers will also get these as well. Moving on to the 25th, we have the Jordan 1 85 Neutral Grey Lows releasing. No resale to be made in this probably, however, it's a very clean personal pair, so one to keep your eye on if you want a nice new Jordan 1 Low. Jordan 1 85s tend to actually be really nice quality as well from past releases. I actually had the neutral grey highs, and I resold them for a lot of money, but I don't really see the hype anymore, especially in the lows. So let's move on to the 27th of October, and yes, Pandas are restocking. If they're not sitting already, they're gonna carry on sitting in stores. The Panda Dunk is restocking. Everyone hates on the shoe. I also do hate it, but I'm not gonna go out my way to hate on someone who wears Pandas. Moving on. The same day, the 27th, and another Panda, but not a black and white Panda. We're talking red Pandas are releasing. Now these actually look quite nice in my opinion, so it's definitely better than your normal black and white Panda. Do I see resale? Probably not, but just one to keep your eye out on. And the 28th, we have the Jordan 12 Red Cherries. Again, I'm not really going to talk about these. I'm mainly putting them out there as personal options. However, I really do not like it. I can see it a lot big in the US, but really not here in the EU or UK like myself. Moving on to the last section of today's video, my personal favourite, and this is this week's sneaker news and updates you need to know about. First rumour is Supreme and Stone Island are collabing, and it's rumoured to drop on Thursday. I could put this in the upcoming releases, but I just didn't see it confirmed by Supreme themselves, so I'm putting it in the rumours. However, this is very likely because we've actually seen photos of some different pieces, some shirts, some jackets and so on. Hype will definitely be there. Will it resell? It is very niche. If you have the clients for it, you probably can make some some money. If you are just an average person who's trying to make a quick flip, I probably would skip. Moving on to the big red boots. If you don't know Mischief, they've made the red boot, they've made these yellow croc boots, and now it's seen to be making a black boot. Exactly the same as the others, but just all black. And yeah, do I expect these to resell? Maybe resell for the first day of it releasing, and then once they decide to flood the market, it will probably stop reselling. The Jordan 3 Off Noir, which by the way looks really fire. The black material looks almost suede on these, and yeah, Jordan 3s are on the come up, I will be honest. But unfortunately, these have actually been delayed, and it's now saying that it's November 15th, so it's still not that far away. Jordan 3s are definitely on the come up. Nike have been producing a lot more of them. If you look back in just the last year, we've had the J Balvin Jordan 3s, which resold for a lot of money. I know they're very exclusive. We had the Jordan 3 white cements, the reimagined ones. Bigger sizes 10 to 12, did actually sell out very fast and resold for a little bit. The other ones did sell out, just took a bit more time. So what do I think about the Jordan 3 Off Noirs? Well, judging by photos, that is a very, very clean pair. I do believe it will sell out eventually. Do I believe it reselling? Not really. And it is also rumoured that on Halloween, we are getting a Halloween Air Force 1. Now, I'll pop up some photos of what they're rumoured to be. It's actually not known if they're dropping on Halloween or if they're dropping a bit after, but it looks like this is going to be the Halloween sneaker of this year. We've previously had the Air Force 1 skeletons. We've also had, obviously, the mummy dunks and so on. This is a massive, massive flop for the Halloween sneaker, I will be honest. No margins to be made, and no one's going to wear it. And the final sneaker news is that KaiKicks Apprentice members have made thousands of profit in just the last week of reselling. So should you join when you can join for completely free? Yes, you definitely should. Just look at all of our feedback, look at all of our success. We ran slots for members for Broken Planet, and people were hitting 30, 40 hoodies or t-shirts. Average profit of £40 a hoodie, average profit £20 a t-shirt. So members are literally making thousands. So don't be too late. Join the free trial before it runs out. Start making thousands just like our members. What do you think about this sneaker recap? What are you looking forward to? What are you not looking forward to? Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 11,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.